That's all right. Fix your stream. I'll say hello to my uh, watchers in a minute. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the podcast made by Marauders for Marauders. I have my good friend here, Zero Mancer Plays. He's currently struggling a little with his streaming software. So I hope that you're enjoying new patch, guys. There is a lot of to process, a lot of to talk about, and I mean, you will see yourself. There are positive things, there are negative things, just like in every patch. So let's give Mancer a little bit more time. And I believe I can share the screen for him as well. So he knows that I am ready. Yes. Right. All right. All right, Mancer, how you doing?
Still working on my stream, but I'm doing all right.
Okay. So I'll give you a little bit more time.
That's all right. We can do it. It's fine. No need for me to stream it. Fuck. I don't
Well,
understand.
I hope that you are streaming. It would be a shame if you are not, man.
Uh, I mean, I'm supposed to,
You're supposed to, yes, sir.
but
Exactly. You
my
are
but
supposed to.
yeah, but my Streamlabs is shitting itself for some reason.
All right.
It just keeps disconnecting me from Twitch.
Well, my
Which is
camera is still, making that some I don't know what that is. It is just blinking in the behind, so I guess we are forever bound to face the technical difficulties. Um,
of course, yeah.
and that's fine. I made a completely new it's called, I believe, a screen on podcast. It's a screenshot from the Marauders Red Baron update right now. There's your name, Zero Mancer Plays on the left, and my name, I'm Lord Marauder, on the right with the camera. So I hope that it will be nice addition to our stream today. Right. Well, Mancer is still fighting, so let him fight. I will start.
Wow.
Today we are talking about the Red Baron update. Uh, and first and foremost, I would like to kind of give a thought what we uh, how how we perceive the current patch so far. So, from the content perspective, people, what do you think? Is it like interesting or not? Is it like much, too little? If you ask me, I think there are good and bad things, like always, but it seems to me that the less positive are actually more frequent than actually the more positive ones. But let me elaborate on that. So we have a bigger maps. On one hand, it is good, right? You have two maps in one instance. You can go with your Rust bucket. You can travel to one map. You can go to the second map, and you don't pretty much need to reset unless, of course, the map that you're after is not there. However, the ships are kind of slow, right? There was like 40% increase in the map size. So
What?
if you spawn on the wrong side of the map, then you are kind of like flying for 3-4 minutes, and then you arrive late to the station. So I'm not 100% sure if I would call this a positive thing, because again, ships are slow. There is a lot of that can happen. People will start shooting at you, um, you know, in the space if you don't have a good spawn. So there is a kind of a difficulty even to getting into the station. That first and foremost, and second, um, then if if and I think that Mansa will disagree with me on that, but yeah, let's just assume that I have one opinion and he's a PvP expert, so he has another. But I noticed increase in player base as well, because the team that it was increased that you have like 10 crews on the map. So 10 multiply 4 that means that you can have 40 people on a single instance. However, I understand the argumentation that not everybody is going to, like, one map, not everybody is going to Outpost, not everybody is going to and not everybody is going to Naval Outpost, for example. So kind of people will kind of distribute either left or right. However, I do have feel that we have way too much PvP for my liking. But I think you will have your own opinion on that, Manser. So is everything okay? Can you talk?
I think so. Yeah, I'm not sure.
So please tell us
Anyways,
what do you think about the current patch? Give us some insight.
I'll be honest with you. I'll disagree with everything you said. I'll say
That's
right
fine.
away.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Uh, with the map being 40%, well, technically 100 for 40% bigger right now, right? We got only 4 extra crews, which is not a big deal. The space is big. That's something we can agree that the space part of the map is really big. So if you are playing only a Rust bucket, like for myself, for example, uh, then yeah, you will spend a lot of time in space. But that's where the better ships, bigger ships come in place. They're faster, more maneuverable. You get better chances for fighting. So so you reduce your time being in space if you just want to go to the station. But for, let's say, an interceptor, that's one part of it. The second part of it, controversial thought. The player base did increase, I think. Like, I feel like, and Steam charts says that we at least doubled the average players than what we had before. But the reason why it's just a buzzword that we get more and more people, on to fight with, because it's impossible for you to fight more than 5 other crews. There's only 6 airlocks on every single map, and if you kill a crew, their ship stays there. Like, unless the captain goes away with it, the ship stays there. So if you kill 5 crews, that the whole map is yours. There's no one else who's gonna come there. No surprises, nothing.
I'm
So
afraid you got that wrong, man.
yeah,
What happened to me, and I'm sure that I have it even on stream. I will go into one airlock. Let's say that it's the airlock is called Maintenance Alpha.
yeah, sure.
I'll just leave the airlock. My ship is still inside there, and pretty much about 20 seconds after I close the door to start looting, I hear that my own airlock is opening again, and there is another party coming in. So if what you said was right, then there would not be possibility to have a different ship in that airlock.
That one happened to me once, but not in this patch. In fact, not even in Health Update. It happened to me long before any of these updates, long before I even started streaming again, which is like 2 months ago, more than 2 months ago, I think. Oh
Yeah,
no, around 2 months ago.
it's supposed to be random.
So
I mean, developers can actually talk about that and let us know the details here. So we are not sure. I'm
so
not sure. I might be wrong. It's not denying anything. We are just in the dark about that. I just have a feeling that there is a lot of PvP. That is all.
oh yeah, so I'm very
Hello,
happy.
Elitech Hacks. Welcome to the
I'm really happy
podcast.
about. But don't get me wrong, there's still not
How are you,
much
man?
more PvP than it was before, and most of our matches. I was watching your stream as well. I
Uh huh.
think yesterday. Most of our matches, we are still in the window that would have been possible even in the last match.
That is
I don't.
inconclusive because last patch I was avoiding PvP So I had like 2 player kills at maximum. Right now, I'm not avoiding PvP. I'm just going for the experience, as we agreed. Yeah, going in. So having like 8 to 10 kills is kind of norm. If I don't have that, then there is probably a team waiting for me in some exit, and that happens. I sent you screenshots where I killed like 6, and then there were 3 more, waiting for me on the airlock. So
To this point, still, my record amount of people I've seen in a raid is 8. So, the reason why I was saying that the up to 40 people is a buzzword because there's just no way you're gonna meet up to 36 enemies. It happens never, and it never happened before. It's never gonna happen. Like ahead of you in time. At best, usually you can meet like 9 to 15 people. So that's about it for sure. But
to be fair, I definitely did not kill like 36 people. No, if I killed 36 people, then I would probably break like 4 guns.
yeah, so
That's
it's
true.
it's
Um, I mean, it's perfectly fine. You don't have to agree with me everything. I actually like that you don't agree with me because having a critical thought, somebody that has a different point of view, actually draws conclusions and brings clarity to discussions. So it's perfectly fine. And about the quest or the contracts, I did not really comment on them because I wanted to give you some space. But I will do that now. I don't like them. I mean, no, they are just bad, bad, bad. I mean, you go into the you go into the raid, and you have quests like kill SAS captain. You have quests like kill or destroy space mines, or you have quests like, I don't know, kill radar or kill tower. These kind of things are pretty much random. There is no guarantee that if you will go to the naval base, you will have a SAS captain here. There is no guarantee that there will be enough of radars for everybody to destroy, or that you will be able to actually find the mines, in space when the map is so huge without actually getting into fights with other people and just trying to survive. So, I mean, for me, the changes are bad. And then there's another thing. I think you remember that, man, sir. Previously, the contracts were giving XP. I'm not talking like thousands. I'm talking more in hundreds, 200, 300 kind of thing. And they did not require survival. Right now, if you, I don't know, finish 3 quests and then there is just somebody camping at the airlock for you to come, then you're doomed because you finished the quest, but you did not extract alive, so it does not count. It does not give you an XP. It doesn't give you anything at all.
I, I feel like I have to bring a little bit of
Sure. Please
clarification
go ahead.
into this real quick. Uh, so these raid missions are, I think they're relatively speaking fine. However, they are not the dailies. The dailies got removed and is being reworked. So we're still gonna get the same exact thing back, like for experience, and then collect this, or go wherever some specific daily contracts later on. But they're being reworked right now. So that's pretty much it. But I do agree with it that it's not guarantee that you will find the specific thing that you're looking for, but it's a guarantee that it's gonna be like the raid mission is gonna be, you know,
Inside the
missions
map, yeah.
with your raid. Yes, yeah.
I
So
mean, that's true. If we really can get the quest to give you at least some experience, get out the survival requirement, and I don't know what else really, then it would make sense. Because right now, and again, that's another point that we'll probably not agree upon, but it's fine. I think it is harder to level up, I mean, to gain experience over time than before, because you are missing those daily quests, daily contracts. A little bit. You tell me, Mansa. What do you think about that?
I mean, I agree. I agree. I was a little surprised when we seen that, but I seen first that we're not getting experience anymore. But then again, these are infinite faction contracts. So depending on how much time you're playing or how much you want to play, you infinitely can do these. So I
That's true.
agree
That's
that
true.
these don't give you experience. But I do want the normal daily spec. They're like a little bit of fun part
Yeah.
for the grind. Yeah.
I agree with that. That's a point I did not really think about because they are actually infinite. You can still do them constantly, and if they would give XP, then that would be probably something wrong. But um, I still believe there is like a middle ground that can be done. Have like I don't know 100 experience for each of those contracts, just to mitigate a little bit that I don't know. That we don't have the daily contracts anymore. Um,
I mean, we would be at the same point than we were before then, because
yeah.
before the daily contracts were like 200 experience. I remember one when you had to kill the SAS captain that was 700. No, no, not the SAS captain. The capital distress beacon
Yes.
that was 750 experience. Now just imagine that, right? So we get this as a raid mission, 750 experience. You know, that is ridiculous. Like you don't even need to do anything. You just need to go. Like you wait out 15 minutes.
Mhm.
You breach a capital ship. You do the distress signal. If you have any other contracts, you go in. Doesn't really matter. Base experience, you get 100 for a 20-minute raid. Then you double that because you survive. Then you did the distress beacon, which is you just made at least 1K experience just for sitting. If you know what I mean.
I do. I do.
So and it's an infinite one again. So you can just loop it pretty much as you want to. For almost every couple of raids, you can have you can do that. So I don't agree with the part that we get experience for the raid missions. However, as I mentioned before, I do agree with the part that we need the like actual daily things back because I think they're really fun. They were really fun at that time.
Most of them were fun. That's true, and it's surprising for me to say it, but I did not expect them to go away like this. I I I
I
kind of
needed
I
it.
was not happy with the constant resetting. Not gonna lie, everybody hated that, but at the same time, it can be done a little bit different. Uh,
Yeah,
that's just my feeling, and that's
yeah, I
that's
didn't.
why I'm not
Hmm?
so positive. Because I think you're more positive about this patch than I am. Because I see those small things which are shifted too much into one direction, uh, on the expense of the other direction, of course. So,
Some things, yeah, some things, but then again, the one thing that I am agreeing with you on is
mm,
this: is the daily contracts. I didn't expect it either. I wasn't super happy about it either, but I know that we're getting them back. It just needs a rework, and then like because the daily contracts that we had, right?
mhm.
Some of them got integrated into the zero to hero contract.
Yes, that's true.
So I understand that they need to rework them because we didn't have too many daily contracts to be real with you. We had like 20. So there's that. But yeah, what do you think about the boss?
I don't know, man. I fought with him twice. I killed him only once. The first, okay. First of all, he's again on the bottom of the map, just flying in predestined pattern back and forth. So unless you have time and kind of idea where he's flying, you'll probably not even see him because I was not looking at the bottom of the map, not gonna lie. When I first saw him there, I was like, what is that object? Is that like a space debris? Oh wow, it's flying. Oh, okay, it's the boss. So it took me a while to actually identify that it's a Red Baron because he's not visible. Um, that's the first thing. And the second, he was hell of a fast. With the Rust Bucket, I had a problem to. I think I showed you the video, right? Of when I was like at the distance, pretty much. It was the maximum distance I could do. I I was speeding all the time. I was speeding. I swear to God, I did not let him. I wanted a dogfight so bad. So I just fly to him as fast as I can, but still I was very far, and half of my shots were just lost because I don't know how to shoot properly for such long distances with the rust bucket, right? And yeah,
Yeah.
we have a new ship in the shop. So technically I could go in with a different ship. But it seems to me that he's like interceptor class. So I would have to take interceptor to actually match his speed. That's one thing. The second, um when I was on the ship with him, I kinda had feeling that it's an it's an AI that is first of all waiting too much. He was just standing there, and the second, it's the same aimbot laser pre-fire thing like every other AIs that he had on the maps.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't even peek, or you just closing into the corner, and he already shooting because he knows that you are just one small pixel, you know, on the corner, and he sees you, so he just starts pre-firing every corner, like
Yeah.
he is some kind of, I don't know, cheat or map hack or something. Um, it
I
kind
understand.
of surprised me. I was really expecting more advanced AI on that part, but he's shooting really good. That I give him that. He has a special gun or different kind of gun than we see in the game. I actually have it from him, and except he's pre-firing, his aim is really good, and he's really deadly and can actually kill people that are trying to peek left hand corners or just run about, just trying to flank him. On that case, he seems to be closer to the bosses in Tarkov, if you remember. Those people, they just laser beam you, or those AIs, they just laser beam you out on sight, right?
Yeah.
They did not
Sometimes
really mess up around. If they saw you for whatever reason, then you are just three three bullets to the chest, and here you go, you're down.
and
So,
sometimes it's
but that's just my opinion. I'm not really happy about him, but I think it's a content, and we definitely needed some content. So it's just it needs a little bit of polishing, and I would really hope that his patterns would be different. He would be more visible because he was announced like, yeah, this is a Red Baron update. So I went
yeah.
into like 20 matches, and where is the Red Baron? Nobody ever
Yeah.
seen him. Oh, this guy says he saw him. Can you give me a screenshot? No. So
Yeah.
the,
Bad.
then we learned that he is like flying below the map. So we kind of now, right now, I know where to look if I look for him. But in the beginning, it was just like we have Red Baron patch, and I don't see Red Baron here at all. But enough of me. Mansa, what do you think about the new boss?
First, I want to address something real quick. So, Fox says that I don't think the dailies are coming back. They got replaced with the raid contracts. Yeah, there is proof that it's going to come back, and it's already in the game. The proof of it, it's in the guide section. Me do something for you, real quick. I'm gonna switch to the main screen so you can see this. When you're in the main screen, you click on guide, and I believe you need to click on privateer. Yes, there is a proof that it's gonna be coming back. It didn't look like this before. It's probably gonna look something similar to this. I don't think it's gonna be looking like exactly like this, but there's just the proof of it. There's eventually it will come back. We just don't know when, you know. Anyways,
Hmm.
back to the normal one. Back to the podcast. About the Red Baron, I think it's fun. Once again, this is the idea for the better ships. I think when you have better ships, you're gonna have better chances. A scout frigate is already really good because you smack a rocket artillery on that bad boy, and then you take the Red Baron down in no time. Uh, so that's gonna be real quick, real good. Uh, what I'm not exactly happy about with the boss is that where he is on the ship is kind of random. First of all, because you can breach him, and then you can instantly die because he can stand on the breach point where you at. It happened to me already. It was on stream as well. I breached him, and he was standing pretty much next to me, almost instantly killed me.
That
Uh,
sucks.
that's one of the issue. The other issue for me is that I don't know how to say it. I don't think the depot is good on his ship.
That's
The
actually a good
depot,
point. I
depot
found
is
like
really
two
bad.
items in it, so it was nothing really exciting.
I think it has to be reworked.
Uh,
Like the best loot on his ship is, I'm pretty sure, is the depot box, which is
depot
like,
box.
yeah, yeah.
I
Like
was
I found two nukes in it. Literally, like the moment
wow,
I killed him first, there was two nukes in it.
wow.
I'm like, sure, whatever. And then I opened the depot, and the depot has one C supply crate, one normal supply crate, and the Thompson. And I'm like, what am I doing here, bro? Yeah. But one more thing I'm actually, relatively speaking, happy about is that their bombarding is a little bit more negated with the new armors. So the space fights are more encouraged. Happy about it because before this, I don't really think that there was an incentive to use your ships. Like before this patch, the only reason I use my capital ship is to fuck around with a couple of my buddies. That's it. Nothing else.
Hmm.
Now it actually has some usage. You can hunt the red baron with it. You can fly around. You can fight people. You can go into multiple raids. You know, I think it's good
The capital ship has
overall.
two guns. Do I remember that correctly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I mean, I saw it once and I was flying fast out of here. I didn't want to face it. Not gonna lie, it has two rocket launches, and the
Yeah.
moment I looked at that, there was like 10 rockets just flying in my direction. I was like, nope,
Yeah.
nope, I'm not going there.
Exactly. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's really good. But I mean, it's just for fun. So, no biggie, no biggie. But anyways, all right. So I'm guessing that's done. What else was there? A general feeling, I guess, to this patch is I think it's pretty good for both of us.
Okay.
I mean, okay, for you might be it's on the bad side. You might be thinking a little bit more negatively about this whole patch than I am, but I was looking forward for it. Yeah, I think.
Well, I think that sums it up. Now, the final question of the podcast, and I guess the most difficult one, because for me, theory crafting is not just my thing, but I'll leave that up to you. What do you think that Marauders have in store for us? What do you think that we will have in future patches?
Oh, I can see a lot of things
Uh,
coming.
Tell us about it. What do you see, sir?
I can see new factions being added, new maps, new dynamic maps. more balancing to the game, more of a meta being added. What should I say? More ships, also more bosses. It would be really fun, in my opinion. It would be super fun if there would be, let's say, a 20% chance, like for the red burn. There's, let's say, a 20% chance to have a boss with a couple of goons spawn on the maps randomly, but with like some top tier armor, not like the red burn with like level 11 armor. Like, fuck out of here. That's not even worth it. It's good. It looks cool. It's small, but I don't think it's that super good. So I can see a lot of things coming, but I think in the next update we're gonna get the new map. Uh, I mean the new dynamic map, the mini asteroid that they were teasing last time. Um, and then I think what else is gonna be here? We're gonna get some reworks, some new weapons, probably, maybe two new weapons. Yeah, some balancing. That's what I think is going to be in the next month, but update. Because, by the way, plot twist, there is going to be an update next month.
I mean,
So,
it would kind of make sense, right? We had a update last month, we had a update this month, so I would really expect January update as well.
especially with the teasing that for the new dynamic map, they said that it's going to be in the new year. Of course, there's 12 months in the new year,
Mhm.
so but I'm thinking it's going to be January patch. Pretty cool.
Okay.
Unfortunately for me, though, I didn't have a chance to test the new weapon. Have you
The
had a
L1A1,
chance for it?
or
Yes.
I can give that to you after the stream. It's perfectly fine.
Uh,
I will give you. I think I have like 40 ammo for it. You can shoot, and the only problem with the weapon is, well, it's not a problem. It's like it's very silent. If you shoot at it, if you shoot with it, other people, let's say from the one place to the other, they will not know that you're shooting at them.
good.
Uh,
That's good.
yeah, for the person that is shooting the gun, it's really good. But for the person on receiving it, it's kind of harsh because you suddenly, out of nothing, your screen will just get red because somebody's
Mhm.
obviously shooting at you. You don't hear any impacts. You don't hear like anything. Oh, no shots. If somebody's shooting STG, you know that for over the half of the map, right? But if somebody's shooting at this with this gun, and I can give you an example, a guy was sitting at the security office, and I was down where the cattle cart is, the vehicle that we used to mark, and I did not hear him. I did not
Uh,
hear him shooting. I just saw blood spluttering on my screen. Like, oh shit, I'm getting fired up on. That's like, so I'll give you the gun. You can test it yourself. It's very silent and it's very deadly. So it's supposed to have the highest damage in the game, if I remember correctly. And well, it's probably new meta, man. It's probably new meta.
we'll see. We'll see. As I said, I guess I'll just wait until final. It's alright. I'm gonna be using the Terminator anyway, so yeah, Terminator is still the meta go for me. It's a it's a Giga Jet weapon. Oh well. Anyways, well, I think we're done with the topics. Do you have anything extra that you want to add?
Well, I'm trying to stretch my brain and think of what is coming for us in Marauders. You know that theory crafting is not really my thing, so I'm kind of agreeing with Elitek, who's a guy in my chat. He's saying that there is a lot of polishing that needs to be done, and he's absolutely right. Um,
Oh, that's interesting point. Interesting.
so,
What do you think? Or what has to be polished right now?
well, most importantly, likely the crashes, the optimization. That's probably the highest thing then probably some exploits which we cannot openly discuss, and then of course bugs, disappearing containers, disappearing ships. I think
Mm.
I can mention this, right? It's a known bug, so I hope that I'm not giving any advice to anybody, but um, that I
So,
think needs polishing first and foremost, rather than content itself. So if I
yeah,
had to make a theory, I would think that we would go into like health patch 2.0 in January and just fix all of this stuff, because man, it's just it's a ball that is rolling, and it's getting bigger and bigger with the stuff which is not not correctly optimized. The items are still disappearing, by the way. I still have ghost items. I still have ghost bags, that
yeah.
kind of things. So really, my guess, January health patch. Sorry, you
Okay,
wanted to say something. I stopped you.
yeah. For the backpack, I found a way to solve it. I have a way to solve the stuck backpacks. You can drop your backpack, both of them that's stuck on you, and then you can pick up the one that you actually wanted. That will fix it. It helped me for it helped for me. Okay. There are some things that I do agree with that they could end just for uh, quality of life
Mhm,
kind of thing, I guess.
mhm.
Like I don't know, quick gear up or quick putting shit down from your character, quick equipping stuff. I could understand these. Yeah, these could be real items. I mean, real things. But I also I can't exactly agree with the bugs that we are talking about because
Mhm.
they are rare. Some of them, like okay, the crash issue is not too rare. Okay, so that's something I can agree with. Some of the exploits have been fixed in the latest patch. Uh, well, at least according to some of the devs and the mods. For example, the backpack glitch got fixed. So you cannot have
Yeah.
an open bag in your bag. That's something. Funny enough, I got a guy banned a day before they fixed it, so that was really cool. Uh, yeah. Then what
Um,
else?
I'm a
Hmm?
little bit skeptical. There was one exploit which allowed you to. I hope that I can say it.
You can say it. Go on.
Which allowed you to fast travel or fast run. You were not making any sound. You were not.
This crouch running thing.
I don't. I don't think it was a crouch running. It was based on something else. But don't know, if I'm honest with you, I never managed to even reproduce it. Not mention that I didn't even try it. But I was killed by a guy which seemed to be like roller skating, and I knew his name. I made a video about that, and I sent it to devs. And the same guy killed me with the same method just 2 weeks later. So I'm a little bit skeptical about banning people using the exploits. 'Cause it seems to me that there is not much of banning done. If I see the same guy 14 days later, that's like, oh, and the same, killing me absolutely the same thing. And it's not like he's running in front of you. It looks like roller skating. How these
Yeah,
people are
I
just.
know what you mean.
It's just like a blitz, just behind your screen. Just one. He's in one corner, then he's in second corner, and you before he arrived at the second corner, you're dead. So I was like, shit, is that a speed hack? But it wasn't. It wasn't. The guy came to my stream and he was like, that's a bug. And, you can get rid of that. And I was like, yeah, man, thank you.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but it's a random bug, pretty much. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I don't
But
know.
but I'm not exactly sure about it because I had it only once before, So
I think I never
uh,
had it honestly. So that's another problem. I can make accusations, right? I can ship finger point, but I don't know how to repeat it. So I don't know how to do it. So
yeah, I mean,
reproduction.
there has to be a way to be reproduced. But I'm pretty sure you're talking about this crouch sprinting bug that
I'm not.
technically just makes you super fast without actually sprinting,
Uh-huh.
which is fucked up.
Hmm.
But the way you fix that is that the way people fix it is that they either crouch or sprint,
Hmm.
and then they're back to normal. It's really simple, but I mean it's an exploit. So if they are doing it on purpose, yeah, I don't want to be going into graphic details, but I don't hold them into high regards. If we can agree on that. Like even when I see someone using this backpack glitch, and I'm losing my mind. Like you piece of fucking shit. Like,
I understand. I understand.
start going off on a rant on them either.
Well,
But
okay.
that is what it is.
It is what it is, and still, I remain cautiously positive for the future.
Ah,
It
positive.
is just it's Christmas. My expectation was different, so I'm not saying that this patch is entirely wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I just think there are some things which I talked about which I really don't like, and the other hand, there are people which likes it, like you, for example, and doesn't agree with me, which is perfectly fine. So um, I even heard comments like, "Yeah, the developers are listening to the whiners and people who dislike, like this kind of thing." I don't have that feeling. I think that the developers are listening to the community, and we are just like halfway to going somewhere really big, really nice, and just have to be
Well,
patient.
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's we can. I'm pretty sure we can agree that it's like a small company, a small indie company. It's not like
That's true.
when we are playing Warzone, you know,
Warzone, yeah.
DMZ and
Activision.
yeah, in like 30 minutes you crash 5 times and you think like, what the fuck? It's not the same. So you know, I keep small impact gaming and or small impact games. I actually forgot which one is it. Whatever. I keep saying in a higher regards to. I mean, because of this, because they're actually like trying to be active with the community and trying to actually build a game with a
Hmm,
small team,
small
not like
resources.
a multi-billion company, you know, multi-billion dollar company. So yeah,
Well, imagine the number of
hopeful.
secretaries that they have to hire. So I think it's maybe better to have a small company.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous, bro. If for some reason, hypothetically, all right, if Marauders would have the same financial backing as Warzone has, this game would be fucking sick. This game would be great, 100%. Yeah. Wait, one. Alta Hex. I think it's netcode and collision explain. Duping friends whole inventory.
Yeah, if you do you remember the bank that somehow duplicated for you and you were not able to drop it? I think that
Yeah.
was super funny. I was just laughing, behind me. Like, Manso is having a problem with his bank.
Uh, I mean, but there's a fix for that too.
Dropping the
And you,
ban, but if you cannot
yeah.
drop it, then what you do then?
No, I mean when you have stuff in the bank, you
Hmm.
can fix both inside the raid and outside the raid.
Okay,
So the way you can fix it inside the raid is that you drop everything that you have on you,
okay,
like the bag, both bags that's stuck on you, and then pick them up,
uh-huh.
and then drop them again if they're still bugged, and pick them up again. And outside the raid, it's a little bit more time consuming. I think it's that you move your bag from your character into your stash, then you relog. You
Oh,
log back when you see that your character still has the bag on you after
mhm,
you reload. Then you put it in the stash again. You reload, and then the bag is going to be in your stash. It's very important. The next step is really important.
I see.
When you log in for the third time and you see that the bag is not on you anymore,
Mhm.
you move the bag inside your stash. So like
Oh,
just
wow.
move it a slot up, slot down, down side. It is really important. You're laughing now. It's very important, man. And then you need to relog again. And that's that way it always fixes it for me. And then you can take it into raids always. It's fucked up. But this one inside raid fix, I just found it out like yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago. I don't know,
I
a couple of days ago on stream.
I was trying to fix it a different way, but for me it was not really fixed because I could not
Mhm.
drop the bag. I could not pick up the bag. So the manifestation in my end was different. I could only take a bag from I don't know, container or a dead body to my slot, but I could not pick it from the ground, which make it really difficult for me. So I kind of figured that if I you know, drop and drag my bag to some stash, for example, then I can just fix it, just moving around left and right. And I somehow came to conclusion that the bag was okay. I was playing with that like for 2 minutes. So if somebody was like there just walking around, he would see this guy, standing above the stash and just standing, not doing anything. So I would be really easy kill, and that would make me really angry.
Yeah, I mean there are some fucked up things in the game, but I mean,
It is what it is.
then again, it's super early access.
It is.
I'm happy. I'm happy for the game really because it takes a genre that I love.
Hmm.
That takes I mean, and puts like a unique spin on it, which is like the space pirate thing, which I love the idea of because I fucking love ruining people's day. So there it is. There it is. It's just amazing, man.
At least you're
Yeah,
honest.
yeah. I mean, there's nothing to add. People, if people know me, right? So I played around 5,000 ish hours in Tarkov. I At this point I have like 600 hours in Marauders, couple thousand hours in almost every survival game that ever existed.
Mhm.
Pretty much, except Hunt Showdown. I never played it. But then,
Never played, never will.
well, I don't have the financials
I
to,
see.
to play it, and I don't really feel the need of it. So because of Tarkov, but it doesn't matter. I just love the idea that someone, you know, at least once a day, you find someone who is working hard to finish a contract, who's working very hard to finish that contract, and you just know it in your guts when you kill that person, and they're like, okay, that's it, I'm done for today. Now that's mm, mm, top tier moment.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh well, it is. It is what it is. Hopefully, some of the bugs and the exploits gonna be fixed. Hopefully, the trashy people who are abusing these exploits and glitches gonna get fixed as well. I mean, castrated or something, but there's that. Yeah. Is there anything else that you would like to talk about for now?
That was actually the last subject, and we are already talking for like 50 minutes. So
Yes, sir.
it's we could really make wild theories, but I want to stay up on the ground and talk about the things really that we have right now. We covered everything. We did justice to Marauders, I believe. And if we
Yeah.
didn't, then people will let us know. I'm sure when we put this on YouTube, so they will let us know.
Yeah, there is some thing that I do want to say though,
Speak up.
I wanna give a huge shout out to Zero Fox. He's doing he's making YouTube videos of but for Marauders, it's like Marauders of the Week, pretty much kind of thing. So if anyone has a clip that they're proud of, they think it's a really good play, uh, please you can send them to you can send them on. I'll send you a link in this one
Yeah,
second.
just send me the link. I'll post it in the
Um,
chat in case people are
yeah.
interested. Um,
Just please send it there and just show him some love. He's a really good creator. Oh, he's a nice guy as well.
oh, it's a Google Doc. Okay, let me
Yeah.
let me slap that for
That's where you submit the
Sebastian
clips.
What's
Yeah.
and clips
Yes.
clips from Marauders. All right, I slapped that in the
Yeah.
chat so people
Yeah.
can see it as well. Oh,
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you. It's a pleasure
this
as
is
always.
going to YouTube, so make sure to like,
Hi. You.
subscribe, whatever stuff you like, and
Yeah.
let us know in the comments what we got right and what we got wrong. All right? Thank you, people. Have a good day.
Bye bye, everyone.